Okay, good evening. Welcome to
FamilyMath195a.
FamilyMath195a. So there was a really cool announcement. A really big discovery in math was made today. They found the 44th Mersenne Prime. And somewhere I had my notes for this, but I've lost them. So does anyone know what a Mersenne Prime is?
I think it's a prime written in the form x squared minus 1.
Okay, very, very, very close. Very close. Have you ever heard of a Mersenne Prime?
I don't think so.
They're primes of the form
2x
to the p minus 1.
Where p is your prime?
Where p is prime. Yeah. So, and these have been studied for a long time, and they're called Mersenne Primes after a 17th century, maybe, French mathematician. So the first thing I wanted to do is just look at a few of these, because if it's prime, this is called a Mersenne Prime. But people write MP if prime.
We can take a look at some cases like for 2, 3, 5, 7.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do actually. And it turns out if the number, if you raise the power to isn't prime, like 4.
Yeah.
What's 2 to the 4th?
Is 16.
Minus 1 is?
15.
And so
That's not prime.
right. It turns out if this is prime, if it's prime, then the power has to be prime.
Yeah.
So let's look at a few.
Well,
2 squared
yeah. I think
minus 1?
that's 4 minus 1 is 3.
3.
So that's prime. 3 is a Mersenne Prime.
3 is a Mersenne Prime. Okay, let your brother do this one. 2 cubed.
Minus 1, that's 8 minus 1 is 7, so
Good. that's
prime.
Very good. 2 to the 5th.
2 to the 5th is 31.
2 to the 5th is
Yeah.
32.
Yeah.
Minus
And
1.
Minus 1 is 31.
So
So
we're getting-
that's prime.
Yeah. 2 to the 7th. Okay, now we're getting tricky.
100. It's 127, and I think we proved that wasn't prime.
Turns out 127 is prime.
Oh.
Okay. Now you do this one. You ready for this
So-
one? 2 to the 11th. Oh.
Well, that's 2048, so it's going to be 2047.
Oh, I think this one wasn't prime.
2047. It turns out this is 23.
Times 89. I think.
How did you know that?
We did Mersenne Primes for number theory. We did it.
Good memory. Did you know it was 23 times 89?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Do you want to do the rest of this lecture?
No.
No? Okay. All right. And then it turns out, so all I wanted to show you was it's not always prime.
Yeah, it's not always
It's
prime.
not always prime. But there's a conjecture that there's infinitely many Mersenne Primes.
And,
But nobody knows, by the way, if that's true or not.
and how many have they found?
Good question. Today they announced they found the 44th one for sure, and there's a few more that they found that are beyond that, but they don't know where they are on the
They're
list.
checking them.
They're checking them. So we're going to get to that. Okay, so now on to part B.